This review will be reviewing the Hoka Clifton. This is the Hoka Clifton 1, the original one. They came out with the Hoka Clifton 2 and then a Hoka Clifton 3. The Hoka Clifton 1 was the blue. This is the shoe that started Hoka. This is the shoe that everyone loved. Lightweight, tons of cushion. I mean, there was no other shoes out on the market like this with this much cushion and this light. So this is the shoe that launched Hoka. Let's go ahead and start with the weight of this shoe. This is the shoe that we're looking at is a 10.5. This shoe is actually 11, so 9 ounces. So the Hoka 1 for about a 10.5, 11 was about 9 ounces. Actually, a 10.5 would be a little less, but let's just say 9 ounces. Just for the newest one that came out was the Hoka Clifton 3, and it weighs 10 ounces, so it's actually 1 ounce heavier. And I've actually done a review, and you can see why it was heavier. Still, I mean, it's for the cushion, it's an ultra light shoe. Here's a Hoka Tracer. This is supposed to be like a real fast shoe. It uses their new R-Mat material for the midsole. It's firmer than it's not as cushiony as the Clifton series, and you can see it's 8 ounces. This is for a 10.5, so a very light shoe indeed. Here's Ultra's ultralight fast running shoe, and you can see it's 8 ounces. So 8 ounces is light. I mean, is a very light shoe. 9 ounces, very light shoe. 10 is even a very light shoe. You start getting a little heavier, then you start getting heavy. I think 9 and below is perfect weight for a running shoe. So here's the Touring. You can see, and this is a pretty popular one by Ultra, and it's 10 ounces. So for me, and this is a 10.5. So for me, that's getting at the top of the scale that I would want for a running shoe. I like the Ultra Paradigms, but they were almost 12 ounces. So they were just, for me, they were just too heavy. Great shoe, lots of cushion, but just too heavy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shoe itself. And for starters, the shoestrings that came with the original Clifton 1 were round shoestrings that you tied, but the problem I had with them is with all round shoestrings is they come untied. On these, I went ahead and put which I think this is an ingenious idea. I don't know why I haven't used it before. They're called lace lockers, and they have different ones, but you can get them in all different colors. Put them on there, and all you do is push this down, or just push this and then pull this tight. You're ready to run. That's it. You don't have to tie it. It will not come undone. And these are cool too because they're kind of stretchy, so they kind of keep it pulled towards your feet. So if you got the original Cliftons, you'd want to ditch the shoestrings and go ahead and put in some different shoestrings, some lace locks preferably. The reason that the Clifton 3 is 1 ounce heavier, you'll see in the Clifton 3 review, but is because I believe is because one of the main things is because of the upper. Because look at this tongue. It's just like a tiny. Let me see if I can get in here. It's just a tiny little piece of material, and you can see how flat it is. There's no padding, which doesn't bother me. I think some people might have not liked that. It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't rub or anything for me. And if you could look at the upper, it's just like a fine mesh material. It's super lightweight, the whole thing, and there's just not a lot there, which is fine with me. But they did. I mean, there's a lot back here, and you can see how far it goes in there. I mean, that really cups your foot in the back, so your heel doesn't feel like it's coming out. And in the back, I believe there is a lot of cushion and material you can see there. So. Inside here, that comes with 2 inserts. One is just real flat and very small, and one that gives a little more arch support, or you can use them both in tandem for even more support, and it kind of fills your foot up in the shoe more. So you can kind of play with that. So that's cool that they give you 2 separate sets of inserts. Over here, now here's the big thing, and like we talked about, this is the big thing that propelled Hoka into this shoe line. So they have the minimalist shoe, which is like really no padding, and then they have the maximalist line. There's not a lot of companies with maximalist shoes, but Hoka's was one of the original ones. And as you can see, when you're running, look at that when I push my finger in there. Well, you might be, yeah, there you go. You can see it better there. Look how much cushion there is. And when you're running it, you can feel the cushion. And you can feel a lot of cushion up in here, where a lot of people will land up on their front or their forefront, and you'll see some shoes that'll come up, or most shoes that have more heel, but they'll come up just have a little bit of cushion in here, and that cushion won't even be this cushion, nowhere near this cushiony. It'll be kind of harder, so you're taking a lot of impact and going right through your foot, right into your bones. Into your joints. I mean, you can kind of think of it as riding a bicycle that has like hard wheels on it. You can imagine hitting any little bump, it'll just kind of like the jolting right through you. But if you got some nice rubbery wheels with inner tubes in it, then it'd be a lot easier to ride, a lot less fatigue. And so same with these, a lot less fatigue on you. So definitely Hoka. I really like the idea. I mean, it's ultra lightweight. This is even lighter than some of the shoes that have hardly any cushion. So you really can't beat it. Hoka also is a good company because you can order if you order it online, you can order them in stores like Run On. You can order them in Luke's Locker, any kind of specialty store that sells shoes. You can order them. You can order them a lot of places online. You can order them directly from Hoka's website. Hoka's cool. One of the cool things about ordering it directly from their website is you get 30 days to run in it. And if you don't like it for any reason, in the box that comes with it is a sticker to ship it back, an RMA sticker. So just put the sticker back on it, put it in the box, and ship it back. Within the 30 days, and they'll refund your money, or you can buy a new shoe or whatever you want. So definitely, I give this is one of my favorite. The Clifton 3 that came out is now my favorite, but this is definitely one of my favorite. I still like this one because it's lighter. So for 5Ks, maybe in the Clifton 3, doing training in it, just a lot of training, and then for the actual races, go run in a Clifton 1 because of lightness. I really hope when they come out with the Clifton 4, when they do, that they will take in consideration and make it as light as possible. So maybe they can even go down in weight, which would be awesome. So like for a 10 and a half, instead of 9, currently it's the Clifton 3 is 10 ounces. They could make it, and this is a 9 ounce. Maybe they could make it an 8 ounce, and that would be the ultimate ultra lightweight shoe with tons of cushion. But yeah, the Clifton 1, they've been out for a long time, and you really can't find them anywhere. You may find a run-on store or a try-play store that may still have some in the back, and you get a discount on them, but they're really hard to find. But awesome shoe. They did an incredible job on it. All right, well, thank you for watching the videos, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below, and have a great day. Run strong, run free, and run proud.